Hello everyone. This is the Turkey News podcast from the Podcast Rap Studios with latest reports across the country. This is Turkey, Istanbul. I'm journalist Ümit Kuş. It is our first episode. These are our main stories. Opposition parties are preparing for the 2023 elections and negotiations gain momentum in this process. The Central Bank of Turkey Republic lowered the policy rate. According to the reports, Turkish National Intelligence Agency has detained 15 Mossad operatives. Let's start with first news. On October 18, a joint statement signed by the USA, France, Germany, Netherlands, Sweden, Norway, Finland, Denmark, Canada, and New Zealand was published on the fourth year of Osman Kavala''s detention. The statement was also shared on the social media accounts of the embassies of some countries. The statement included the following: the ongoing delays in his trial through the consolidation of different cases and the opening of new cases following the previous acquittal cast a shadow on democracy, the rule of law, and the transparency of the Turkish judicial system, in line with the decision of the European Court of Human Rights on this matter. Also, they emphasized that we seek the immediate release of Osman Kavala. We call on Turkey. After the announcement, Ankara ambassadors of 10 countries were summoned to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs on Tuesday. The minister made a statement and said the ambassadors were warned. Now, I want to give you other statements on this subject from different perspectives. Süleyman Soylu, Secretary of the Interior, says 10 ambassadors' statements are reckless and shameless. Özgür Özel, Group Vice President of the Republican People's Party, says that it is regrettable and disturbing that 10 ambassadors are making statements against us. If you ask how we got here, the answer is 3 words: Recep Tayyip Erdogan. And Kavala says, there is no opportunity for fair tale. It is pointless for me to attend the hearings and make statements. Our second news about Financial Action Task Force's statements on Turkey. The Financial Action Task Force announced that Turkey has been placed on the grey list, which requires stricter monitoring because of its shortcomings in preventing money laundering and terrorist financing. The grey list actually stipulates that the countries it covers are subject to increased monitoring. Accordingly, Turkey will be followed closely. This task force was established in 1989 to stand out against money laundering, terrorist financing, and other similar threats. The list covers 22 other countries, including Albania, Morocco, Syria, South Sudan, and Yemen. In the next period, necessary steps will be taken in cooperation with FATF and all relevant institutions, and it will be ensured that our country is removed from the list as soon as possible. Let's continue with election issue. Opposition parties are preparing for the 2023 elections and negotiations gain momentum in this process. The talks between the leaders of the opposition parties continued with the visit of the Good Party chairman, Meral Akşener, to the alliance partner Republican People's Party leader Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu at the party headquarters. During the meeting of two leaders, it was determined that current government would lose in the first election, and the common opinion that the opposition shouldn't make a mistake in this process. They were united in the view that the ruling party has lost its power. It was emphasized that these parties should avoid statements would create the perception of cracks in the opposition. Meral Akşener visited Republican People's Party leader Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu and presented her party's improved parliamentary system proposal. The purpose of the visit was announced as both to give the message that the ground for dialogue is kept strong between the opposition parties and to exchange views on the common parliamentary system. The two leaders held one-on-one for 20 minutes of the meeting, which lasted for 1 hour and 50 minutes. Let's go with economy. The Central Bank of Turkish Republic lowered the policy rate by 200 basis points. It is now now 16%. Decision was announced after meeting of the Monetary Policy Committee. After the decision, an upward movement occurred in dollar rate. The government was subjected to many criticism after the decision. As you know, Turkey has been dealing with exchange rate problems since 2016. First of all, currency fluctuation increases the production costs and it affects almost every sector. It is possible to say that a large part of the population complains about food price. Another outstanding issue from Turkey. When will the Turkey economy become carbon neutral? Birpınar, who is also the chief climate change negotiator of Turkey, reminded that Turkey is a party to the Paris Climate Agreement and stated that he set the carbon neutral target as 2053, which symbolized the 130th anniversary of the Turkish Republic, and he believes that he will achieve this target. Also, he emphasized Turkey needs 80 billion euros in order to reach European Union standards on the environment. We can say that there are different opinions on the Paris Climate Agreement. Some intellectuals think that the decision to be taken will slow down manufacturing and this will harm country's economy. The National Intelligence Organization has determined that Israel's National Intelligence Agency, Mossad, is carrying out activities against the Israeli opponents in Turkey. An operation was carried out on the 5-cell network, which was understood to consist of 15 people monitored for a year. After the operation carried out, 4 provinces based in Istanbul, 15 people were detained. These news created great curiosity in Turkey. Popular programs in the mainstream media continue to focus on this issue. We have mentioned biggest stories from Turkey on a weekly basis. Every week, I want to finish Turkey news with a quote by Turkish intellectual. Cemil Meriç once said, "Some people born with a crown, some of them with a sword. I was born with pencil." If you wish to contact me, you can reach my email address from explanation. See you next week. We will be in Podcast Rap Studios.